The next section is called activity details. Along the top here, this path, the next step is activity details. And this is going to present you with questions based on your activities you mapped. And there's, I think like you mentioned, there are some built-in checks. So back in the overview, I put in the parcel size of 250 acres, but I'm trying to say I'm going to cut 300, and those don't match up. So it's going to say you have to, change it to match the parcel size. The other option is you can go back. Just to show you can't go forward yet because these sections aren't completed, but you can go back to the overview. And if you wanted to change something on this page, you could do that. But for now, we'll just continue on the activity details. Put in 100 acres are going to be harvested. And again, these are similar questions to what's on the paper form now. Is the land in tree growth, yes or no? More touched on this if the land is going to change use. I'll just show you. If you click yes, it's going to present you with two additional questions. The first one is the categories. We don't need to know if this is going to be a vegetable garden or a wheat field or whatever. We just need to, try to keep it simple and just pick what the option would be. And then the number of acres that would be changing use. But for this, we're just going to say there is none. And you'll notice that these clear-cut questions are present here now. And those are dynamically displayed. If you said I'm only doing a 10-acre harvest, those questions aren't being displayed. And likewise, if you say you're doing a 25-acre harvest, it's only going to show the question for if you're creating a clear-cut greater than 20 acres. So we'll say 100 acres harvest, and there will be no clear cuts. And you'll notice, when I first started, I didn't point it out, but because I went from this page back to the overview, it viewed all these questions as missing or unanswered. So there's all these little notices below each saying, hey, you need to answer these questions. So again, you're going to be harvesting near water, yes or no? Are you going to be adding wood to the stream, which is consistent with chapter 25? And I'll point out here, we've tried to present links where it's appropriate for additional information if somebody's filling this out and isn't quite sure what chapter 25 rules are. If you click on that, it's going to open the chapter 25 rules for you to further read. We'll say we aren't adding any wood. And then because this is a statewide standard town, you're presented with the three options here of what you're going to be doing. So we'll just pick 60 square feet basal area retention. And as we mentioned a few times now, there's some tweaks that need to be done in this, and this is one of probably the significant ones. So these questions, because this is Addison, an organized town, these questions should not be displayed. These are questions if you're doing activities in an LUPC area. So I just want to point out these won't be displaying in a typical organized town, but just so that we can move through the demo, I'm just going to just say we're altering one square foot, and we're not going through a FEMA floodplain. But again, in an organized town, these questions you would not see them. You would see probably a message similar to this down here where there's water crossings where basically it's saying, okay, you've indicated you're going to be doing some water crossings and to review the requirements. in this on the summary page. So that completes the activity details section.